to Mechatroids. You are in tune to the Big Homie What's Happening podcast show. I am your host, Big Homie Vino, and I'm not proud to say, but I am a full-time convicted felon. But it was my faith in God that saved my life so I could save yours. Believe that, partner. Yes, sir. So if you love liars or conspiracy theorists that don't know what they talking about, then you in the wrong place right here, homie. Cause this is real testimonies by real people, sir. Yeah. So if you love the G.O.D. like I do with all your heart, then sit back, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab your kids, grab your lady, cause this is the Big Homie Podcast Show.
Yo, what's happening, world? What's happening? I'm your host, Big Homie Vino, and you are tuned to another episode of Big Homie What's Happening. I'm so grateful for you guys following. I'm so grateful for you guys subscribing. I'm so grateful for just being able to just help. You know what I mean? That's just what it's all about. I got a dope show for you like always. I got Marcus Brown Dorsey in the house, aka the Hope Dealer. Yes, sir. The Hope Dealer is in the place to be. Hey, this brother is right now doing everything he can to help children, to just help anyone that's in need, where it's turkey drives, where it's mentorship. It don't matter. This brother's on it, and he's got boots on the ground with it like always, everybody I bring. But before we even get into all this, we got to go ahead, get a man upstairs his. So I just want you to guys take a deep breath and let me lead us all in the prayer. You dig what I'm saying? Heavenly Father, I come to you today wholehearted, full of joy. I'm so grateful to just be your servant. I ask that you continue to protect me, my family, my friends. I ask that you continue to protect Marcus's family, protect Mercedes Street's family, protect everyone, Father, who are following you, who are dedicated to you, to your ways. I know there's a lot of people that are lost, Father. So I'm asking you to continue protecting us from evil so we can reach these people who are lost, who are in the darkness. With that halo of protection, anything's possible. And I know through you, Father, I know everything is possible. Now, I know you get tired of me asking you for stuff, but my mama say you got it, so let's get it. Hey, the Hope Dealer is in the house. So listen, y'all sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your lady, grab your kids, because you already know what it is. This is the Big Homie What's Happening podcast show, partner. Hey. Hey, so y'all already know what it is. Hey, like I told you, he's in the house. The Hope Dealer. My brother Marcus, what's happening, brother? Hey, I appreciate you for coming by. I understand you got a busy schedule. You get what I'm saying? But I just, once again, you know, I'm just so happy that you took the time out to come by, stop by, to go ahead and bless the audience, to let them know that they not the only person that's going through things in life. You know, there's a lot of us that's going through things, but if we continue to hold strong to our faith and just keep moving forward, you know, victory is there for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So before we go into anything, you know, I'm gonna let my brother go ahead, let you know who he is, where he from, what we got going on.
Yeah, Marcus Brown, the Hope Dealer, right from Orlando, Florida, Mercy Drive specifically.
Okay.
Just
Now hold on for real quick. I'm from Lake Lawn now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I grew up on Lake
Yeah.
Lawn. A lot of people don't know, but
Well,
yeah.
I was on the top of Lake Line, on the hole. So
Okay.
So you was on the back end with that house?
No, I'm on the side where you right off of Mercer Drive. If you coming from Colonial and you come to Lake Lawn, you make that right, and then what? Papa Tyrone,
Yeah,
all
no.
right there. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No,
Yeah, so the duplex, you know the duplex?
Yeah.
The first house right next to the duplex. I grew up in that house, bro.
Oh man, two of my mentees stay in the house right now.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I think I might know your family if you grew up in that house.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but yeah, that's where I'm from, Mercy Drive, man. Running a nonprofit, giving back to the community, mentoring, things like that.
What school you went to?
So I went to Evans. I claim Evans.
Okay.
I put it like that, but I actually graduated, or my diploma came from Dozier School for Boys.
Okay.
The juvenile program that was in Mariana.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a GED and the HSCT, and that's what got my diploma.
Mm-hmm.
And then that got me into Morgan State. I got my bachelor's from Morgan State University.
Okay. So we gonna get straight to it now. So you got the nonprofit. What's the name of your nonprofit?
I Hope Mentor.
I Hope Mentor. Now, what made you come with that?
Well, I initially started a first nonprofit just to give back to the community, because I thought, well, in my mind, being in the streets and selling drugs, you're taking away from the community. So when I went to school and changed my life, I'm like, well, how can I just give back? Not just go to school to get my degree, but how can I give back? What can I do to help others? So I probably, was a problem too. And me and my partner, my brother George, I met him. We was at Morgan State together. That's where I graduated from, and we started Hope Dealing Mindset Corporation. So that was helping others with prices encouragement. So it was a nonprofit just to say, okay, we're going. I didn't know how I wanted to do. I just wanted to get back, feeding homeless, doing all of those type of things. Fast forward, people would reach out to me like, it changed your life. You talk to my son and talk to my nephew, and then I would just see kids in the neighborhood, do things, and I would talk to them, and that kind of led to the program being founded.
So that's how the mentors started.
Yes, I Hope Mentor in 2018. That's when we started that.
Okay.
So that's kind of what that
and so you're doing this over there at Mercer Drive, right over there at the
Northwest Community
Center. Okay. Okay. And how's that going?
It's actually going amazing. I'm grateful for for the space. We've been there since 2018, and hundreds of boys that have been through them doors and been specifically to our program. Got a great team of mentors that I mentor with, like great awesome team. They serve just as well as I serve.
Who are some of the mentors?
It's me, myself. You got Mr. Terry. You got Mr. Tony, Mr. Samir, Mr. Chris, Mr. Fred.
Oh, you got a squad.
Mr. Scott.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we got new Mr. Chris. The Mr. Chris. I'm tripping. Coach Wham. Coach Wham. Coach P.
Try to make sure you don't miss nobody.
Yeah.
They gonna get hot with you there. Hey, no. I put him on the spot, y'all.
But
so if he forgot, no, it's okay. It's in his heart. It's in his heart.
But no, that's pretty much everybody that's actively, in some capacity is active with the program. Our first Mr. Chris, he actually founded the program with me.
Okay.
But he's he do more behind the scenes now because day to day he can't be there, and that's because he's a deputy sheriff.
I got you.
When he started, he was like working at a call center, and he ended up becoming a deputy sheriff. Why I ended up still mentoring with us, and he's still been doing that. But that's literally like my co-founder.
So what's all in details in your mentorship?
Real life. We pretty much became what we needed in the sense, like my dad was in my life, but there's no male. He wasn't living in the home. A lot of these young men that are dealing with things is because they have a absence of a male in the home. So we tutoring, we counseling, we mentoring, but we pretty much, however you view us, to get the changes. So if you look at me like big homie, right?
Is that it's coming? Brother, it's coming.
Uncle, even if you look at us like a father figure, yes, we're not your dad, but if you want to view us that way and that elicit change out of you, we all for it. So that's kind of the program. We don't cut corners. Like I said, it's real life. So when we meet in every week, we do wellness checks. That's the first thing they do when they come in. And everybody do it, even the mentors.
So how far does this mentorship? Is it just in the community of Mercy Drive, or is it just wherever, whoever, however? Or you really you just open doors.
If you can get there, you can join.
Okay.
And I'll say within 8 years, we've had kids come from as far as Winter Garden this way, Deltona that way, Avalon this way, Davenport.
Okay.
Just like literally Davenport to come to Mercer Drive for 2 hours, 4 hours a week, 2 hours Tuesday and Thursday.
So it's Tuesdays and Thursdays?
6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay. So anybody can just pretty much just pull up and just, or how does it work? How would
if
that
they're
work?
interested in the program, say a parent say I want to put my child in this program, I always, and even if it's a child or someone want to mentor, say I think I want to come and probably join y'all to help these kids. I always invite people to come out, come see what we're doing in real time. If this is something you feel like your child could benefit from, because you can see I post everything online with the program to show people the transparency of it, but come see it in real time. If you like it, all right, it's going to get you signed up. If you don't like it, that's fine. And the same thing with a person I want to mentor. I could ask you, hey, I want this, I want this, I want that, but come see what's going on, and then you can say, well, this is where I can add. So then I'm giving you your strength right there, and then you go there, so I don't have to expect nothing that you may not be capable of.
Okay. Okay.
But that's how they can pretty much join. Yeah, we, as long as the center is there, God, Lord willing, we've, God is, like they say in the neighborhood. So I don't know what his soon is, but soon we'll have our own space. And we'll be just continuing with it. But as long as the center open their doors for us, our doors open to the community.
And so with that being said, I also because I seen some footage, so y'all know I seen some footage. So so explain these because I'm gonna show the footage to y'all because the brother sent me some footage, because I wanted to be able to show y'all that my brother is really boots on the ground with this. And I see these long lines, and I'm like, okay, hold on a minute. Maybe you sent me 2 videos of the same thing. But then when I look, I say, nah, that shit wasn't there in this other photo. So what's going on? What y'all, you Turkey Drive? What y'all got going on? Because you obviously got more going on than the mentorship.
Of course. So initially, like I said, we remember the first nonprofit, the Hope Healing Mindset Corps. That was my original one that we started, and that was giving back. That was in 2014. We started with 100 bag lunches. Me, my brother George, his now wife Dana, Maggie, and my brother Marquise.
Okay.
And we kind of just walk around downtown. And Marquise, that's Marquise McKinney. That's the Dirt Master. You probably heard about him. You gonna hear about him. He's a great guy doing a lot of great things.
Yeah.
But went around downtown and just passing out the bag lunches. That led to me. Remember, I said I just want to get back. How can I get back? That led to me partnering with the Orlando Union Rescue Mission, and we was for the first few years we was doing every weekend or every other weekend we would feed at their mission. So they have a family home, which is women and kids, and then they had a men's home. And it's like, mind you, this may be 150, 200 people that you're feeding, every week. That got a little daunting, so we moved on to one time per year.
Okay.
As of last year, we had completed 10 years of every third Saturday serving these families food like that. We bring the food, cook the food, serve the food, give things away as far as like toiletries, things that they can have inside of the mission.
Okay.
I took it a little bit step further, like, all right, just holidays. I was a person, Lord rest my mom soul, that, I know my mom stood in line for things, and, she went to the pantries or she went to the toy giveaways and things like that, because we, to get us stuff as well. So how can I give back to the community? I come from that population, and we started doing like toy drives. So this year we'll be doing our 11th annual toy drive, turkey drive 11th annual. A couple things about them 2 particular drives. Turkey drive, I do it at the same place every year, Mercer Drive, at the center every year. The least we've had in 11 years is maybe like 275 families.
Yeah, that line was long, brother. That was a long line right there. I was looking at both of those, and I was just like, golly, what they giving out over there? They giving out food stamps or what?
People know now. So if I do an event, and it's not even a sense of people just coming because they want, you giving something away, but people know the type of events we do, the quality of the event, the things that we're going to give. I'm going to give you something that I give my child.
Okay.
and not knocking anybody, because anything that's given away, you know, everybody should be grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
The toy drives, I took them and went to do them differently. So like, if I'm doing this, you know, I didn't want to center everything in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Is where it's needs everywhere. So the toy drive, I do that somewhere different every year. I've done that as far as Baltimore, because I lived in Baltimore. I went to school up there. That's the place I went to when I changed my life and left the streets alone. So that was my way of giving back up there, doing the toy drive there. I did one in Miami. A Hurricane Irma hit, and they needed a lot of stuff, so we did one there. And then all around Orlando, like all around Orlando. So this year we're going to do one at Ivy Lake Center. We're going to do one over there this year. But that's kind of how, when you see the lines and the people, and that's because of years of doing it and people knowing, and then of course you just gain more, I guess, more ground every year.
So that's with the toy drive, but is that the same with the turkey drive, or?
So between both, we're at least doing, I mean, if you do an average, we're doing 300 families for Thanksgiving, 300 or plus more families for Christmas. And that's either with giving them, for Thanksgiving, we started with turkey, so we was giving away hundreds of turkeys. I lost storage, like I didn't have places to put hundreds of turkeys, so now we do food baskets. So you get a food basket and you get a gift card. That gift card gonna buy you a turkey or a ham closer to Thanksgiving. You ain't got to worry about trying to carry one, and we do that. Boom.
You ain't got to worry about keeping them cold or nothing like that.
I mean, when Holy Land was here, I was working. I was in administration there. They had freezers, man. Probably go from back there all the way to the street. So you could put hundreds of turkeys in there, and that was grateful to have that. And they was partnering with me too, because they said what I was doing. So, but when I didn't have it, I've got 10 over here in this deep freezer, 15 over here, and then on the morning of, you ride around trying to pick up turkeys and do an event. Then I just cut that out, and so we do that. The toys is, we get a lot of toys, man. We just give them away. Right. No registration, first come, first serve. We just give it away.
Hey, from your mouth to God's ears. Hey, y'all sit back. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all peep this long. I don't know what to call these lines. These lines look like somebody trying to get on a roller coaster at Universal or Disney or something like that. But y'all sit back. I got my brother. He gonna be back with you, aka the Hope Dealer. Sit back, enjoy this.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy holidays, everyone. Good morning. Happy holidays. Good morning, good morning. So cute. Good morning. Happy holidays, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy holidays. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Woo, thank you for coming, everyone. Happy holidays. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy holidays, guys. Thank you for coming. Happy holidays. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Man, like I said, I have the honor, man, because Mr. Tony used to do this. But I got the honor to done this person with our IHO mentoring mentee of the week. We chose collectively. This never is a one-man selection. This is always a team effort. So we always come together with a consensus of who should earn it, right? This young man, where do I start? Tonight, longest tenured boy in the program, started rough. And I mean, I don't think a lot of y'all even had it as rough as he's had it, just being in this program and dealing with the things that he would have to deal with daily, people picking on him, outcasting him, not making him feel wanted, not making him feel apart like everybody else with the person is, right? And we actually were just able to celebrate him and AB when they just graduated, man, high school, which is a big feat. Me and Mr. Laddie, we went out and we had a dinner with them, had some good conversations about life and what the direction is, man. But it gives me a great pleasure to announce this week's mentee of the week, man, Master P. Big B, man.
If you know
yeah,
B,
congratulations, bro.
All right, so y'all see it for yourself. My brother is making things happen. You know, y'all seen that long, that look like the old school government cheese line back in the days. You know, not to tell my age. You know, back when food stamps was still on paper. But
Oh, man.
I took you back right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So hey, first off, you know, I just once again I want to commend you for coming on the show, taking your time out. You already know the platform is about reassuring people's faith. So with that being said, here come the $1 million question that I ask every last one of my guests. What was a time where you personally felt your faith was being tested and you just had to hold on tight, whether it was faith in yourself or whether it was faith in God or all of the above?
And first and foremost, you know, thank you for inviting me. And,
Of course,
you know,
of course,
allowing me
brother.
in space and just being able to share, you know, fellowship. I'll put that with being able to fellowship with you, man. So that's definitely humbling and grateful for that. But I would say, I would definitely say this particular season that
Okay.
I'm in. November of last year is when I rededicated myself to Christ, so I got baptized. It was just a time, you know, when I just kind of felt like all ain't good, but all ain't bad. But I don't want all to get too bad, and now I'm just beating God down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, Lord God, I'm gonna just show you now, like right now, that I need you more than anything else, and I can, you know, rededicate myself to you in that manner. But I would say this season because, as I mentioned, my mom just actually passed, and July 12th was when she passed.
No, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. My condolences.
Appreciate it. And I think dealing with like life in the aspect of I had a particular relationship with mom. So when I mean particular, like, man, it's me, my younger brother, and my older sister. Me and my sister had different dads. Me and my younger brother got same mom, same dad.
Mm-hmm.
And our dad passed in 2020.
Okay.
And my sister's dad is passed away. So pretty much we ain't got no parents, no grandparents even living. And but out of all her kids, like I was her most troubled kid. And like I don't want juvenile, got in troubles in the streets, selling drugs, doing all of that. And but despite being her, you know, the baddest one, I would say I was also, I would never say I'm my mom's favorite child.
Mm-hmm.
Even my sister, them, they're kind of joking like, well, mom, but I feel like she loved us all equally, but it was just a particular love to her,
Mm-hmm.
right? I was the middle child. And in life, I never could remember my mom not being there. So when I went to Doja School for Boys, that was a program I was telling you about earlier, and I remember my mom, you know, coming up to see me in this program. Even with doing all of the stuff that I do in the community, a high percentage of my mom's pictures, she got on one of my shirts.
Mm-hmm.
She always at my events. If I went through anything in life, I slept on my mom's couches many of days and nights and weeks and months when I was going through things financially and just trying to, you know, start over, you know, that reboot and trying to get myself together. And just mom was always there. Now, mind you, now she gonna talk her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's mom. You know
Of
what
course,
I'm saying?
of course.
She'll walk past you laying on the couch and suck her teeth
Mhm.
and do all of that, but she'll always have that door open for you. And she'll always try to push you because she just know, you know, she know her child. She knew her child and she knew the greatness in me. So dealing with her loss, and I think just trying to figure that out now, because when you think of parents, you know, some people don't have. I mentor. I know a lot of boys who I've had hundreds of boys in my program in the last 7 years I've been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't met 30 dads, and that's 30 is given. That's a stretch.
Yeah.
So I know that absence of that. But my dad had a lot of kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was multiple households. He was in the streets. I know it come along with that. But he was present in my life. Like, I don't know if he liked my mom the most, but he was over my mom. He was over there a lot.
Okay.
And the same with my mom. I had a great relationship. So now that I had to ask God when my mom passed, I prayed God to harden my heart, because no matter who you are, how grown you get, how well you doing in life, one thing you never gonna do, you gonna disrespect your parents. When you go to mama house, you still ain't gonna curse. You gotta take your shoes off. You still gonna, whatever you is in the world, you ain't that when you come to your parents' house. You're the child. So when being that my parents was gone, my dad was a force in my life. And I think I haven't mourned him or grieved him. I would say, I don't know the time for that, but I think I found rest in that I still got mom, at least. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm missing this void, I still got mom. And then when mom gone, I'm like, whoa, like I ain't got neither. So you can almost get out in the world and feel like I ain't gotta answer to nobody. I ain't gotta move a certain way. You can't go tell my mom. I'm not gonna make my mom or my dad look bad. And then if I did, or you felt that way, I probably wouldn't have cared. I'm like, they're not living. I'm gonna be even mad about that. So I'm like, God, don't harden my heart. I still wanna be their child when people see me and things that I do, and the principles and things, so they can see. So that's Kang's boy. That's Miss Betty's son. But that's a struggle, because not even the sense of trying to rebel, but it's like, man, like, God, you don't, I guess I'm gonna say question, but it's more, and I say don't question because you have spirit and flesh.
Yeah.
My spirit is intact, my flesh is distraught. That's just as plain as it goes. My flesh is gonna be enticed by more than what my spirit will allow, but that doesn't mean that flesh still won't crave it, right? So my flesh craves the, you slap me, I'm gonna slap you. But the spirit tells me, like, let me give him another cheek. You know what I'm saying?
My spirit don't say that. My spirit say either, hey, I'm a duck, or if you land it, hey.
Nah, me giving the other cheek,
I got it.
That ain't no physical thing.
I gotta handle mine.
That ain't no physical.
Cause my grandma say, part my French, where you show your ass is where I cut her ass now. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, brother.
Cause I'm gonna defend myself, but it's like, I can't respond how you want me to respond.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I agree with you.
And that's hard, because
I agree with you.
You want to say, look, man, and then also too, not even on that side of it, as a man, as a human, as a father, how does this look? Like, what do you, how do you almost continue?
It's like you got to think for people.
Not even, I don't.
Like to stay out of the way, and I only say this.
That makes sense. I get that.
I say that because
that makes sense.
Because what you're going through, I go through as well. Okay. Unfortunately, my mother has been passed for 15 years now, and I used to reach out to people in the early stages and just say, man, how do you, like, when does it end? When does the pain, when does the hurt go away? And I'm going to tell you what they told me, and it's the truth. It don't go away, bro. What happens is you learn how to deal with it. You learn, like, I call it hot spots. Because when you're alone, and I know because I'll go through this, you gonna get in your feelings. So I call them hot spots. Like, there's a certain song that if it come on, it'll make you think about your mom, or it's your mom's favorite song, or certain restaurants, or just a certain street, just certain things, they're gonna become hot spots for you, and you're gonna learn until you're strong enough to be able to go to those areas or listen to that song and then experience and feel good and feel close to her without being sad and getting emotional, you're gonna stay away from those areas. That's what worked for me. But now I'm in a point in my life where, it's a search. So like my mom loved Teddy Pendergrass, so when I get in that mode and I just need to feel mama, I got Teddy P, turn off the lights, I got all that, and I'm singing the songs, and I be happy, and I be juking, and I be having a good old time, and my kids be like, what's wrong with you? But they don't understand. I'm feeling her. She's right here. I'm feeling her. So, my condolences to you on that. And I have a lot of respect for you, how you are handling it, because for myself, when I went to prison the first time, my mother was there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And my mother, she never could accept that I was in prison. She couldn't accept it. She come visit and she be like, well, why they wouldn't let me do this and why they wouldn't let me do that? I wanted to bring you a sandwich in here, and mama, they don't do that.
Right.
Like you can't do that in here. And she just would not accept that. And real quick, quick story. And this is how God works, man. My mom used to make peanut butter cookies, and I hate peanut butter cookies. But I would eat them damn cookies because she made them, and that's just how it go. We all go through that. All right. So my first year in prison, and when I went to prison, I only been in the county jail for 30 days. I never did. So adjusting to prison was hard for me. All right. So she sitting at visitation like normal, and she once again asked me. She asked me, so how am I supposed to get you your cookies? And I did something that I regretted that I did. I clicked on my mama, because I was just feeling bad. She had custody of my kids. My daughter asked me, Daddy, when you come home, all that stuff. And I just said, Mama, you can't do that. Like, how many times I got to tell you that? And she just looked at me and she said, well. And that's all she said. So fast forward, in prison, when the holidays come, they fix good meals and stuff like that. And everybody talking about how good the meal gonna be this year and all that. And I'm like, man, I don't give no damn about no meal. I'm sad. I'm in my feelings. Like, no. This church doing it. And I don't care about none of that. So I go eat. We're standing in line. This is on Christmas Eve. Standing in line. Everybody getting the stuff and they getting all this stuff like that. I'm depressed and everything. And I get down to the end, and I see my mama standing up, bro. And she giving out peanut butter cookies, dog. Wow. And so it's crazy. It fucked with me now, but this the power of God, bro. Wow. Like, so I sat down. I'm in awe, like. And I'm like, they's like, wait, what? Bro, don't be looking at that lady. I'm like, bro, that's my mama. That's your mama? Yeah. And she walked over there. Now, you ain't supposed to walk or nothing. Right. She walked her ass on she little bitty thing, walked over there, and sat next to me, bro, and told me, don't tell me what God can do. You know what I'm saying? And that was a moment in prison. Wow. Well, niggas gave me a pass, crying and shit, because it fucked with me, you know what I'm saying? So, I say that to say this, you hold on to those memories that you have of your mother. You hold on being able to sit on that couch, bro. You hold on to the scoldings. You hold on to everything, bro. You hold on to that, because that fire is what's going to keep you going through this, because right now, the devil gonna come at you hard. Because he know, this what you care about. This your weakness right here. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Those stories, you hold on to that. You feel me?
I appreciate that. I appreciate you sharing that story.
Yeah, man. I really,
That's
I don't.
big. That's powerful. That's
Yeah, man.
testimony.
Hey,
That's what they do.
Hey, listen, bro. I tell you one more story real quick. My mama was hell, bro. That lady, hey, she a little bitty thing now. So, once again, I went through that. That's December.
Mm-hmm.
My birthday is February.
Okay.
February 18th. So
That's
they
February
give you
8th.
so
February
many.
8th is birthday.
They give you so many minutes to talk on the phone. I ran out of minutes, so I couldn't call my mama until after my birthday. Right? It was, matter of fact, it was March 1st because the minutes renew on the 1st. And I called her. She said, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, mama, how you doing?" Da-da-da. She ran out of minutes talking to that girl. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." You know, she said, "Did Mr. Ferber tell you happy birthday?" That's my counselor, right?
Mm.
Now, once again, I ain't spaz out. I say, "Mama, come on now. I'm in prison. How many times I gotta keep telling you this? That man, he not finna tell you happy birthday to me." She was like, "Well, I called him and he told me that he was gonna tell you happy birthday for me." I said, "Mama, just let it go." She said, "Yeah, okay." She played it to the left. She's like, we kept on talking and everything like that. The next day, grade 25906-018, grade 2590, report to the warden office. Now I'm over here gambling, doing something I ain't supposed to do. All them niggas looking at me like, "Well, what's going on with you?" I'm like, "Man, hey, bro, I don't know what," you feel me? So I go to the warden office, go up and I ain't even know where the shit was at. Go there real quick, go up and see the secretary. Say, "Yeah, right here." I go in there. He said, "Hey, come on in. I come in. He said, "You gonna close the door?" I said, "No, can I leave? You mind I leave it open?" He said, I understand, because it's an orderly. Because I know he listening.
Right.
You know, I want the orderly to hear what's
Right.
going on. So I go in there, I sit down, I look to the left, I see Mr. Ferber sitting over there on the left, face redder than a firecracker. I'm just like, God damn, fuck. So, Warren, he said, "Everything going all right for you? You stay okay?" Yeah, everything good. You know, why am I here, sir? He said, "Oh, Mr. Ferber like to say something to you." I look over to Mr. Ferber. I said, "Yeah, Mr. Ferber." I turn around and I said, I know, I just, in back of my mind, I can hear her. He says, "I just want to tell you, I want to give you an apology and I want to wish you a happy belated birthday." And I had a mouthful of gold then, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep my shit together, right? I said, "Mr. Ferber, you didn't have to do that, sir. You know what I mean? It's not necessary." He said, No. I just want to say that to you." I said, "Okay, is there anything else? You know, I'm allowed to leave?" And one told me, he said, Yeah. He said, "But you do me a favor. Would you call that sweet darling?" He said, "Sweet darling mother of yours, and tell her that Mr. Ferber said, he apologized to you and everything." I said, "Yeah, sure. As soon as compound open, I'll get on the phone, I'll call." He said, "No, here. Use my phone."
Wow.
Okay. So I
Boy.
call. Phone first ring, she answered, "Hello?" I'm like, "Hey, Mom. Hey, baby. Did that bitch?" She going on. They can hear her. She going on. I said, "Yeah, Mama, I'm in here right now." You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Ferber, he apologized and everything. And I don't know. I said, "Mama, what did you do?" She said, "Oh, when we talked about it, I thought about what you said. And you right. He don't have to say happy birthday to you. But what he didn't have to do is lie to me. And if he could lie to me about something that simple, what else is he lying about?" So I called she called the director of the Western Region of the Federal Bureau of Prison and talked to him and had a conversation about that.
Wow.
And and he gave me his personal cell phone number. I could call him whenever I want. Now these people hear all this. I'm like, oh my God. So y'all know I got shipped up out of there about 2 months later.
That's
Not
crazy.
only that,
man.
listen, bro. They gave me a furlough, took me to a Greyhound, let me get on a Greyhound. I was in Safford, Arizona. Took me to a Greyhound, paid for me. I rode the bus 3 days, free man, all the way to Miami. They said, "Get the hell up out of here." And I had just got a shot. It just spread right up for a tattoo gun. Nah, you can go.
Well, your mama, boy, blessing.
So I say all that, say this, man. Hold on to it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on to that. Definitely. I commend you on that. So we're gonna take a small break. We're gonna pay some bills. We're gonna pay a couple commercials. You know what I'm saying? Some sponsors and everything. And we're gonna come back to my brother Marcus, the Hope Dealer.
Sir.
Yeah, you know what it is, Playboy. Nigga, don't you owe me money? Man, toss that shit's a game, bruh.
Nigga, you owe him money?
I owe everybody money.
Yeah, that's the fucking problem.
Man, why you always bitching at me about... Yo, really? I can't believe you were bitching at me about this right now. What I'm saying, this is not happening right now.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Big Papa. I'm gonna be at Club Experience November the 22nd at that Powerball. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. And then next Sunday, the next day, I'm gonna be right there at the Ride Big car show where you see me ride big. Shout out that boy Dog Man. DM me, let's do this.
Gloss so fire. She got ass, she got thighs. That bitch fire. She got seductive and eyes. That bitch fire.
There's nothing like kind of like starting something from an inception and seeing it all the way through and just thinking in your head like, wow, I was the creator of all this, or I was the creator of all these people partying or going to a concert or whatever. It came from my brain to this, so it kind of gives you a natural high.
Boy, it feels so good to be alive.
Take it back.
I swear to God.
Take it back. Superstar. I was told by people of the star to take it back. Just take it back. Take it back like before. See, I don't need a reason. I'm just gonna believe in myself. Believe in myself.
What's happening, world? Been absent for a while. Back with a new style. Same brother, the same goatee smile, but I keep it gangster. Much more different approach. Still rocking with cutthroats. New coupe, new wife, no car notes. Ain't playing no games, partner. For the land of rats and robbers. Double brick, big booty mouths. Candy paint, bent rims, and lax paws. We love Cleo. Much love to Slender Boss. Big black in the men's closet. Big B's West Side and J Mall. What's happening, Magic Mall? My dogs at Prince Hall. Ivy Lane, Malibu, and them niggas that call Shaw. What about them?
Hey, you vodka, it's the DME Powerball 25. And we're calling this one Unfinished Business. We want you to get ready, because performing live is Money Bag Yo.
Like any minute, money more. Now she got the best though, Flamingo.
And Montana 700.
First, I'ma go and count me 100.
Also, Nardo Wick.
That's how I step on it.
And YK Neats. We've also got Trigger 500, Trap Dicky, Trap Boy Freddy, Tight, D Moolah, and many more. It all goes down Saturday, November 22nd, Classic Weekend at Experience Live in Orlando, located at 6385 West Colonial Drive. We got music by DJ Loose Kid, DJ Money Good, DJ Matty Ice, DJ Kool-Aid, and DJ Consistency. It's all hosted by Perfect 100. Doors open at 9 p.m. and we go till 3 a.m. For tickets and info, call 407-496-3015 or visit dmeparty.com.
Today's show has been sponsored by Anthony Smith Law. If your civil rights have been violated or if you suffer injuries from any type of accident, even if it's Uber or Lyft, give Coretta a call at 321-900-HELP. That's 321-900-HELP. And tell her the big homie sent you. All right, so we back. I got my brother, the Hope Dealer. So we was just having a moment, you know what I'm saying? Having a moment talking about these moms, you know. I just want to say to all the moms in the world, I just want to say every mom in the world, you are absolutely beautiful. To all the moms, to the mothers, the ones that put it in, day out, the ones that go to work, when your feet still hurting and ain't got nobody to rub your feet, the ones that just make the best out of anything. I just want to say, hey, I appreciate you. I love all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? On another note, though, brother.
Okay.
What's on the rise for you? What you got coming up?
It's holiday season.
Oh,
I call
yeah.
it, it's giving season. We got our 11th annual turkey drive with Thanksgiving.
Boy,
drive.
they ain't got no
That's
food
coming
stamps,
up.
boy. I don't know if y'all gonna have enough turkeys, boy.
I mean, we expect
Ain't no EBT, hey.
We're expecting 400-500.
I might need to
but
slide up in the.
Yeah, come on. And that's the goal with it too. It's kind of like, because it's people that's every year
Mm-hmm.
that live or have food disparities every month.
Mm-hmm.
With the, you know what I'm saying, that with or without the food stamps,
Mhm.
they still have these food disparities. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to do our best to not only just make sure that they can eat for Thanksgiving, but they can eat a couple days before and a couple days after Thanksgiving,
Exactly.
if nothing else.
Mhm.
So we're gonna be giving away a lot of food vendors. That's gonna be on November 23rd, and then these. I gotta look at the flyer, but then our toy drive coming up. Those will be the two big events that close out the year. We also do stuff with the program with the boys. So for Christmas, they come to the toy drive, they volunteer, they able to get
Okay.
stuff, but we also do something exclusively for them. So we usually try to get them like socks, underwear, and a pair of shoes, each kid.
Okay.
We know that a single mom, I don't even want to just say single mom, a mom that doesn't have an active co-parent.
Okay.
And that,
Okay.
and that could be by way of death, incarceration, or just absent.
Exactly.
And then you also have multiple kids in the home.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could just be the child by itself, but, you know, we ain't rich, nobody rich, and these moms doing a lot. Like you say, shout out to the mom, they're doing a lot, which is basic bills and food and necessities, and
Yeah,
Christmas
it's
come
tough,
around, and
it's
then you
tough.
raising, you know, these boys that's wearing size 11 and 12 shoes,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna cost a little bit more, and they want a nice shoe, you know, so their shoes might cost $100 or something else. So we try to make sure that we just kind of help out with whatever. So like, we'll take care of the shoes, then you go get something else, so you don't have to worry about your child not having, or, you know, you say, okay, well, I still got enough to get them some shoes. Well, the shoes that we get them, that can be for when school starts, you know,
Okay.
or something like that. But we just try to do that for the program, just try to help out in any way. But them the two biggest, I would say, things that we got coming up. I'm gonna try to fit. I'm gonna pray on it, because I did stop the feedings, but I'm gonna try to do. I probably won't be able to do it for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna try to do something for the men's mission for Christmas.
Okay. So can people donate? If they
Yeah.
can, how would somebody donate? Let them know. Like,
All donations can be sent. You can go on our Instagram page, go to the website. The flyers on there. I'm circulating flyers with QR codes. If you're donating for the turkey drive, we're asking for $20 to $25. That gets a gift card. So that gets one gift card. That gift card can feed a family of 3 to 4 people. So just that one $25, because we're going to take that gift card and partner that with the food basket. So that'll be able to feed them. We have Zelle, I Hope Mentoring, Cash App, I Hope Mentoring. If you're doing checks, make payable to I Hope Mentoring Incorporated. All donations, even if it's in kind. So if you just want to grab some items from a local grocery store and say, hey, I can go a couple pie crusts, or, you know, those type of things as well. You can, I can be reached at ihopementoring@gmail.com. We can arrange a pickup, things like that. Any and all donations, whether it's in kind, if it's $1, they are tax deductible.
say that again. Say it a little bit louder so they can understand.
Okay.
If they want to get to you, how they would get to you again?
So social media.
Exactly.
We'll go I Hope Mentoring. That's Facebook, Instagram. There's a link on there to our website. On our website, there's a donate tab, so you can donate on there. And there's the links. They'll pop up various
Okay.
links for all of the pay sites to donate. If you do a check, make payable to I Hope Mentoring. Our website for that, our address for that is on there as well to send a check to, which is 424 East Central Boulevard, Orlando, Florida 32801. All donations, if you bring a pie crust and you need a tax receipt for it, we'll provide that for you. I know it's the end of the year, a lot of companies need those tax write-offs. But yeah, like I said, as little as $25 can feed a family of 3 to 4 people. We're expecting 400 to 500 people. So we're looking forward to support. If you want to come out and volunteer, contact me at ihopementoring@gmail.com. I'll send you the link to sign up to volunteer. If you want to be a vendor, there's no vendor fees. I don't do vendor fees, but you have to be a resource vendor. So You can't come out selling anything because we're not appealing to people that's looking to come out and spend money. We're appealing to a community that's actually looking for resources. So if you have something that a business or a company that can be a resource to the community that can aid them after this event is over, if it's housing, more food things, job placements, counseling, the things for the kids, after school programs, all those type of things, we welcome. Please shoot me an email and we'll provide you with a table and 2 chairs, and then you can provide everything else. And thank you and any and everybody for the support.
So for all y'all that's trying to pull up and set up shop and trying to sell a rib sandwich on the back end, my dog ain't with that bullshit. All right, he can't say it. I'ma say it. You know what I'm saying? So come there, be square, be fair, give. You know what I'm saying? Stop receiving, give a little. You know what I'm saying? Help the people out. You know what I'm saying? I definitely rock with you again on that so much. You know, and I tell you myself, you know, you already know where I work at. You know, everybody know I work at. But yeah, I got you. You just pull up and I make sure.
Can I tell them how we met?
You know, yeah, you can tell them how we met. Yeah, you go ahead and tell them how we met.
I gotta tell them how we met, man. You know, God put you where you need to be at the right time, and a lot of people that know me know I'm like I said, I'm boots on the ground. I don't mind at any time knocking on doors, going to do my own leg work, whatever it is when I got to, go out here for this community. So I go get these U-Hauls, man, every year because we get a lot of stuff. So I go into the U-Haul, and the cool thing about it, man, y'all know I got a back. I come from the street, so when I see somebody, you get that look. Oh yeah, he looked like one of us.
I had the goals in.
Yeah, so he looked like one of us. So I'm like,
corporate now.
And I talked to him. We at the U-Haul, and I'm like, and you can peep it, but it's like you honor that, And I honored the man. I honored the working man because I could tell the story. I could tell it's a backstory, but for him to be here in that capacity. And that's what I would go, and that's where I would go to get my U-Hauls to pick up the stuff to bring out. And that's how we met. And this thing about it, I'm gonna tell y'all something too, man. The respect was so for what he was doing, and it's his job. I didn't go in, and I get it, but I didn't go in asking for anything as far as discount wise. Even when I felt like we established something, but he took it upon himself to say, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you, whatever he could do, within the parameters of his job without making sure he get in trouble, hurt his story well. So I'm grateful for things like that, man, because nothing is old. My mom told me nothing is old, but everything can be given and earned. Mm-hmm. So appreciate you again for that, man. Yeah,
I remember when you said, hey, you mind? he was giving away I think it was the flyers for the turkeys or something. He said, hey, man, is it okay? I put the poster on it. I said, man, put that shit up though, man. I don't care about that shit.
The more the merrier, yeah. But I be for real, like I really like giving back.
But he was real cool with it, real humble. I was like, man, yeah. I rock with that. I rock with it. I got a little more juice now, so I'll be able to help out a little bit more this time. little juice. You know what I'm saying?
And too, like when I'm doing these events, if it's on that side or the Big Homie side, you can also come out there and put up a table.
Okay.
So if you need more people to know about your location with the store wise and you want to do that wise, you can do that. If you want to come set up and just, you kind of do a little quick broadcast out there. There's a lot of people out there. So opportunity, you make your way how you see fit. But it's definitely opportunity, man.
Big Homie coming live to you. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely opportunity, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, I just want to say thank you so much for coming by the show. I know you're a busy man. You just got off the road and the brother still made it here. Just one more time, let them know how they can get in touch with you, and then I'm going to shut this thing down with the 5 Bs.
And y'all contact I Hope Mentoring. That's at I Hope Mentoring at Gmail, I Hope Mentoring Facebook, I Hope Mentoring Instagram. Reach out, let's network, come show up. You want to mentor, you want to volunteer. We got a lot of amazing things that we're doing and a lot of people that we're trying to reach. So let's link up and let's make it happen. Shout out to Big Homie.
Hey, so with that being said, I'm gonna close this thing out, you know what I mean, with the 5 B's. Y'all already know I live by, die by this, so we're gonna end it with this right here. Be with God, be honest, be prepared, be patient, and most importantly, like my brother right here, the Hope Dealer, be yourself. I'm the Big Homie Vino. I want to say God bless. I want you guys to stay positive and just remember, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Amen. I salute all y'all. I salute you, brother. You are a big homie walking around here handling business. And I just want to say thank you. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Whenever you watching this, you know what it is. We out of here.